Yes, this is a really interesting one. With tasks, there are a couple of things. With tasks, it's really more easy to connect to the business. Competencies are more or less HR language and also HR tooling. And it used to be really helpful, but it developed in a way that it doesn't connect anymore to the business. What we face in reality, if you want to show more impact in the business, then it's more easier to talk about tasks because that's the language of the business. The other thing is, if you want to support that with 70-20-10, it's more easy to start with the tasks because that's what people do in their workplace. So that's a really good starting point to look at what do you need to support in the 70, so that means in the workplace, connected to the tasks that people have to do. The other thing is that we saw in practice that a lot of people don't know what their tasks are. Maybe on a very high level, but they don't know exactly what they have to do or what managers expect from them to do. Also not what standards they have to apply. So that's another thing. So that makes it really practical, but also more clarification for people on the workforce. And it really works well in practice because people from the business now understand our language and we understand their language more.
Yeah, and I have some one addition. If you take a closer look to the task, then you are really into the business. And it's always HR and L&D's dream to really align with the business. So competencies frameworks, they are not always very closely related to the outputs or the desired results from the organization. So that's why it's really fundamental to go to what's going on the workplace level. And that is always packed in critical tasks. And I think it was very helpful for HR and also for L&D to see those tasks as a way to communicate in business language, but also to align with the business in a way people will perceive as very realistic.